Hey Libra, welcome to your general reading for the second half of June. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. I'll leave information about what decks of cards I'll be using in the description box, along with how to contact me for personal readings. Okay. It's very easy to see here, right? First card out being the most important. Reconciliation. Is the retrograde, so don't shoot the messenger. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Your true love wants to reconcile. They might be trying to get their friends to help them out here. So let's see. Like I said, I will be leaving the names of the cards I use in the description box like I do with all my videos. And please remember to subscribe. Nine of Swords. So I feel like you've been thinking about this person heavily. If you're having trouble sleeping at night, it's because they are thinking about you. They're worried how to approach you, maybe even how they hurt you with Three Swords in her here. You know, like, what do I say? How do I express myself? And there's a funny thing, because while Mercury is retrograde, we do think about our past situation and what has happened and conversations we had, we think we're going to have. So it's like going over a conversation in our head, and the conversation never goes that way, right? That's why we say the Nine of Swords is worrying about things that won't happen. So you could be having conversations with yourself, you know, about, okay, when I see, then I'm going to say this and this and this, and you say none of that, right? So this could be your soulmate as well doing this. That's how general readings will work. I just feel like they're questioning, like, how do I apologize for hurting them? Or it might be you, Libra. How do I apologize for hurting them? So yeah, at this time, be careful of that overthinking, because it serves no purpose. It's like, you know, you're having a million conversations in your head with this person and none of that happens. The Prince of Swords. So this is like charging in and getting to speak your truth, getting to have that conversations you wanted for a long time. It's approaching very fast now. And I think you feel it, and that's why you're trying to have, okay, right, I'm going to say this and this and this when they come. But here I feel like the important part is just being able to communicate clearly and honesty and, you know, honorably. So I see some, it could be another air sign that you're dealing with that's coming towards you here. They might be at the moment checking in with friends. Have you seen them around? Or talking to your friends about, you know, what actually happened will help you to clear these swords out of your mind, having a conversation. The Wheel of Fortune. So this conversation changes the whole game, right? This is a game changer, this conversation for you. First time I've seen that in a Wheel of Fortune. She's holding the Ace of Swords at the top there. So that's why this conversation is so important to have, that can change everything here. As long as they're open, honest, and you're open and honest, it can go a long way. It might be a friend returning from your past as well, right? The Hierophant here. It seems like you've both learnt your lesson. The keys are crossed in this situation, in this Hierophant. So it feels like there was two people learning a very valuable lesson here, and that's what they're coming forward to say. It could be that, you know, somebody has learned, okay, it took leaving to realize what they had or who they loved here. That's quite possible with the Hierophant on that true love. You know, not knowing what you had until it's gone and then worrying about it rather than taking action immediately. Worrying serves you no purpose, right? If you would have took action immediately and been open and honest, it might have turned around sooner. So it seems to have maybe taken them a long time to learn their lesson, maybe even 9 months. Queen of Swords now, yeah. So we see the Queen of Swords, she's usually described as the divorcee queen, because she's experienced life, basically. She has a lot of information to share, you know, experience to share, but people might feel like she's quite cold. I feel like this is use your head in the situation. Don't let the energy of Cancer season like overwhelm you, which it can. So I feel like rather than, you know, thinking about the conversation that you're going to have, how about let it flow naturally? Let the conversation come to you. I feel like you're open to communicate. You might be a little bit cold in the beginning, but I feel it's just because your guard is up, because you've had experience with this person before, because, you know, it's somebody from your past. So your guard is up, and rightly so. You know, you've learned to have your guard up and not just trust everything people say. You need action to follow that. But the night energy is action. So, you know, they might have said to you a million times, okay, I'm coming to meet you, or I'm coming to talk to you, and it never happens. But this time they're going to put action behind their words. Ace of Swords. It's definitely all about communication at the moment, and people sorting out unfinished business, right? Coming forward and having that conversation that either frees them or gives them the clarity, gives them the truth of the situation, where they can then decide, once you have the truth, then you can decide how to proceed forward, right? But you need this clarity. I feel like this is what you feel. You need this clarity, and that's your game changer. It's all about the swords here. All about communicating rather than just thinking about it. If you're just thinking about somebody, communicate with them. Nine of Swords. So again, it's like what you focus on will expand. So if you're just here with the Nine of Swords and worrying, you're just going to expand your worry for no reason. Take action on it, and then your desires can either come to fruition with the Nine of Cups. That's your wishes coming true, right? So then your desire can come to fruition. You've experienced this before. You've experienced worry before. You know yourself better than anybody. So that overthinking serves no purpose. If you can conquer this overthinking, you can ascend, because this Ace of Swords is, you know, focused on the crown chakra there. So I feel like you'll have the opportunity to learn a very divine lesson, to ascend, to, you know, get past that lesson so you never have to face it again. And I feel like you could be proud of yourself. This guy looks proud of himself. You know, like, okay, I overcome, and, you know, now my cup of love is full for myself, and I have this abundance of love here with the Nine of Cups. It's all about self, the Nine, as it's related to the Hermit, the Lovers. But the reading isn't all about self, right? It's about these two people who, you know, have this true love, you know, seems to be sent from the Hierophant here. There's just lessons to be learned throughout life, not just in love, throughout life, right? And these two people are destined now here to come together and have this conversation, to free themselves from this worry and this feeling that they just don't know. So if you're going through this worry, maybe talk to your friends, open up and speak it out, and you might realize it's okay, there's not so much to actually worried about. This person I feel or know is meant for me. So now it's just time to, okay, they'll come back when they're ready to come back, or I'll go back when I'm ready to go back. The Lovers speak of a healing of a connection there. The High Priestess, what did I say? It's like you just feel it, you just know it. You're gaining this experience, this knowledge here. It's all about this higher knowledge that you've gained from the Hierophant, Ace of Swords. You know, you now have that experience and that knowledge with the Queen of Swords energy. So trust your instincts. This is like knowing that you're meant to be with somebody. Okay, if you know, let it go, right? Don't hold on so tight that it's crushed. 10 of Pentacles now. So it seems like you're working your way up to this very stable relationship. It's like a family life, the 10 of Pentacles, that's secure. that comes with a lot of abundance. So it brings you a lot, whether it's marrying into money, let's say, or, you know, parents being able to give you money, or, you know, a security where you feel that's not about money, it's about love, but it just feels so real and strong that it's not just, you know, a figment of your imagination. It's actual physical, it's pentacles, it's real, it's here, it's now. Good luck, guys.